Hello Collective, thanks for joining me. I am just preparing some cards for today's little reading. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you to those who have continued to support my channel, and welcome to those who are new. So we're just going to take a look and see what we pick up on, literally, because there's just a real mixture of emotions, and it feels positive, exciting, but there's definitely a nervous unknown that's going to pop up somewhere. No, universe, we don't want any more tower moments. All right, so just remember to take that resonates and leave the rest. Not everything is going to be for you. Okay, so we've got patience at the bottom of the deck. Could be patience with yourself, trusting the process. Someone's losing their patience. Someone's feeling time's running out. They need to just hold fire. Or for others, yeah, time is running out and no more time for procrastination. Patience in the reverse. No. Okay, so for some of you, you may have felt like you've been procrastinating, or that you've done all you can do, and that you're not sure what to do next or something like that. So you're trying to push ahead. I'm being shown a hanged man energy. So you couldn't move forward even if you wanted to. So this energy, for those that resonate with this bit, you can't push past it basically, and it is a frustrating place to be. Yeah, well, there's nothing, I can tell it's a frustrating place when they come forward, but better to be held still than keep pushing forward when the door's not open yet. Okay, so that's something for someone, obviously. We have harmony, moving on, third eye chakra, and choose wisely. Okay, being called to see what the Sufis have to say. So harmony, moving on, third eye chakra, choosing wisely. I was going to say choosing a different direction. So a decision that could be the patience, that you need to take more time to decide something or to be sure. Harmony, so something, alright, so with harmony there's a couple of things. Harmony, something isn't harmonious and you've decided to move on, or there is a brief meeting, an understanding, and then a moving forward in a different direction but higher perspective. I'm being told to also point out the shadow side of that. Okay, so what we've got the Three of Cups. We could be looking at a secret romance behind the scene dynamic for some. We could yeah, Five of Cups, so that could be a situation for some of you. And then the Five of Cups is learning about that, and then the choice to move forward, move on, pull away from that situation. Or we have the Three of Cups is the energy of a coming together and balance being restored. We've got here the World, so third eye chakra and the World is showing that again, higher perspective, being able to see from multi-dimensional, all aspects, all areas, depth within. I'm wanting to say global, and they're stopping that. I'm wanting to say travel, they're stopping that. But not for those that are wishing that they want to travel in any capacity. They're saying specifically that, okay, patience, a travel, a trip, or traveling somewhere, or something that involves travel will be delayed, which is the patience. There's something, a higher perspective, a higher reason, something else outside of your awareness that is connected to travel being restricted travel. Somebody was planning to do something, but they can't because they're restricted. Someone's been on a swing and they knew they were going to fall off and they did. Yeah, all right, so somebody, someone's either had a vision or their gut instinct or something. You're picking up on something, so scrap all the some things. A situation linking to travel, or an idea, or a want, desire to travel somewhere right now, or in this immediate moment, or within the month, past and future, that kind of now. Someone's wanted to do something or go somewhere, but maybe the universe has restricted them in whatever form or capacity that's come forward in, because they are not meant to move forward at this time, because something else is playing out, and it is all connected, which is the world. It is all connected, not like hashtag we're all connected. It's literally, there's something playing out now that is, there's more to it than not even meets the eye. It's more, there's more to it. It's more complicated. Yeah, it's more simple as that. It's more complicated than that. There's a lot of soul stuff going on, is what I was trying to pick through, and every time I was just trying to look or see, it is shutting down, because obviously it's a general reading, it's a collective reading, it's all connected, it's coming from a higher perspective, but this person isn't going to know, not meant to know about this or whatever. So yeah, I'm being kind of stepped back from forcing my way in to see. It's not that you can't see, no one is supposed to be seeing this. I've just been pushed back by the spirit while being a peeping Tom. Okay, so something is more complicated, but on a ground level. It's just going to look like an inconvenience or incapacitated in some way, or a restriction of some kind. It's being implemented from the higher realms because something else is playing out. Okay, they're saying you may have had a download of this, or vision of this, or an intuitive knowing. Like they're showing someone packing a bag, or looking for whatever because they're about to leave or take a journey or do whatever, and then in that motions they're getting a feeling that, oh shit, I forgot, tomorrow I need to do this, or later I've got to do that, or something. And it's like a gut feeling, I'm not supposed to go there today, or do this, or speak to them, or see this, or pick that up, or get rid of that, or whatever it may represent. If you're resonating with that, you need to go with it, not like what I've just done with that example, trying to override something and yeah, just being stopped. But that could also be something for somebody. You could be going somewhere, get stopped, but what I'm trying to put out there is, for me, when I'm working with my spirit guides, I'm always trying to push my abilities, and so I will see where I can override, or what's what, pushing the boundaries. But if it's an absolute no, then I know to leave it alone, but I pick up on those signals. What they're saying is it's a similar thing for someone within the collective about travel or going somewhere, doing something, whatever, and you're, as the preparation, you're already getting a gut feeling. Your intuition is saying hold fire, be patient, or something like that. Okay, so that could be being given a heads up, watch your emotions, don't act on your emotions, or in heightened emotions, be careful, somebody could be gaslighting you, or that you literally could take something the wrong way. Are you heightened, overly stressed, or something isn't yours? Yeah, I think what I'm trying to get across as best as I can for whoever this is for, that there's something that if you're not listening to the vibrational signals that's coming in, your intuition, your head knowing, oh, I knew that would happen, type thing, then that's going to be your lesson for, well, you should have listened to your intuition. And specifically for one or many of you, they're saying that that is something that you've heard yourself say many a times. I can relate. I remember when I used to do that. It is that it's about a trust thing, but if you know that you can resonate with the, oh, I should have listened to my gut, or I should have listened to my intuition, or I knew it was going to go like that, be like that, or that be said, that kind of thing, this part of the message is specifically for you. You need to listen. Yeah, that even just spreads into like a little bit karmic lesson, because you're wanting to rely on your intuition or work with your spirit guides, but yet when it's a important something, you're just not hearing it, you're overriding it. Look at that. We've got strength in reverse, so we're just talking what about a third eye or intuition or not listening. So someone's intuition is blocked, but also what caught my eye, and I'm sure those that have been watching me recently, we've got here what, strength for Leo, let's just say, to get the star signs out the way, in reverse. So either a Leo from whatever placements, it may be male or female. I was seeing a Leo being exposed. That could be not heeding a warning, or whoever you are, collective, standing back or being incapacitated in some way, restricted, because this is about to play out. Also, as well, it is about being brave, having the strength, or so having the courage or not having the courage to make a whatever kind of decision. It's all linked. You're either listening, you're not. You're either doing the right thing or you're not. You've either had a heads up to step back and you haven't. Something's coming into play. All right, let's go a little bit deeper. So hopefully it's resonating at you, for you. And I was in that minute going to apologize. I hope it's not coming across like I'm talking at you, but I'm resonating with this stage. It's definitely the not listening to the intuition bit, but it comes with experience and practice. You've got to get in some tricky situations before you absolutely will. It's your first go-to, regardless of any other guidance or advice or validations outside of you. There's nothing overriding that. We've got here the King of Cups. So this could be yourself, collective, or somebody that you are connected to. It could be a rebalancing of whatever, or two people on the same like mind. We've got the Three of Cups there. We did see a situation of, it could be a third party dynamics. I'm feeling a little bit more inclined to pull away from that. If that's the area that's resonating with you, then you'll already be picking up on that, and then that story is for you to be following your intuition and going down that direction. So I'm purposely kind of bringing it away from there because it feels there's more to come. If it links back to it, then it will. We've got here the Five of Cups, and somebody is looking in. All right, I can't escape it. What it feels like is that somebody, whatever gender, whatever, someone's feeling insecure about a connection that may well be nothing, but the history of them or whoever they're feeling insecure about may be causing cause for their concern or whatever. There's an insecurity. It feels for me, as I was trying to move on and past it, because it didn't actually feel like there was something there. And then as I've come forward, we're seeing spying, looking into, has someone moved on, or has someone got over their pain or their heartbreak, or trying to say they've moved on, but really they're not. It's that kind of thing. But it feels like, say, collective, whatever, whether you're male, female, whatever, that in the past you may have done something, or you may have never done something, or whatever combination leads to an insecurity of a partner of another. It's the energy of keep being accused of something that isn't true. How do you prove your innocence, so to say, not that you're supposed to, in a situation where you're being judged or whatever from your part? It feels something like that. So If you are in a connection or a relationship and you are admitting a little bit that you're just maybe, and it's not taking anything away from your intuition, being insecure about a connection of anyone coming forward or doing whatever, or taking away your whatever is yours, or whatever you're committed to. If you can honestly resonate with that bit, I feel that you've got nothing to worry about for some of you. For others of you, it feels a little bit like setting up. So you may have suspicions that your other half or whatever significant other is up to something or doing something or whatever, which again is the insecurity vibration, because you may be placing trust or last chance or whatever it is. You can't put your finger on it, which absolutely is your intuition, but it's where it gets murky that you are controlling the outcome or manipulating a situation to be right or to be proved wrong. It's the manipulation energy that's coming into whatever this is for those that are resonating with this bit that causes a blowback. Yeah. And also is a shit place for you to be in. So yeah, I get it. Like, well, what am I supposed to do? Well, you need to follow the guidance. You're being told to be patient. Clearly something we picked up on a Leo or someone not being strong enough to make the right choice and decision. Your spirit guides are telling you to hold fire for some reason. So if there was like an event or a place to go and you're not able to make it, and then the anxiety of what are they going to be doing if I'm not there type energy, your spirit guides are saying just sit still a minute, because there's other stuff playing out. You're going to get your answer. Okay, so that hopefully is, it feels, yeah, definitely for someone, of course, there's people that go through that. So we've got here third eye chakra and the world, so exactly what I was just saying. And then we've got here an opportunity is going to present itself. So if you're dealing, and it doesn't have to be relationship now, it could just be relationship dynamics where there's an element of trust or trying to rebuild trust, or trust checking if loyalty is as it should be. If you're experiencing that right now, again, your spirit guides are saying be patient, because an opportunity is going to arise to the person that, not that you're testing them, don't forget you're picking up on your intuition, but an opportunity is going to arise for this particular person, place or thing, whatever it is you're questioning, to show their true core characteristics when they feel nobody is watching, or there's nothing to gain from a choice or decision that they make. It is purely for what they want to do in that moment. So this is something that's coming forward for you. I'm just being reminded it could possibly for some of you be, if you saw some of the other readings previous, about a Six of Cups, so something from the past, or a blessing from your spirit guides that's going to show you something or give you something. This feels it could be for some of you that type of situation. So basically a situation is going to arise for whoever it is in question to feel they're not going to get caught, it's not going to go anywhere, to be their most authentic self is exactly what I'm touching on. And if they are coming from a low vibrational out to gain in a deceptive way or something like that, that wasn't the actual feeling, but it's like if they are being pretending to be one way and they're not really that way, yeah, something's gonna come forward and then it will become apparent. It feels something like that. So yeah, so what they're trying to say is, if this is you, collective, don't do anything, because that's controlling the outcome of a situation. You've got to just try and let something play out a minute, and that could be placing you in a state of anxiety, but it just needs to be so. It's probably not as most anxiety as what keep going through all of this is already doing to you, it feels like. All right, so let's see. With this strength, which is either in the reverse or the upright, it's showing here the Emperor. So this person, place or thing, situation could turn out that whatever was being seen one way, or a worry, an unnecessary worry, turns out that it's authentic, it's real, when there was no need to be any other way than themselves. Or obviously the flip side is an intuition, and then finding out that someone has been operating in their reverse aspect of themselves. So answers are coming forward. We've got here the Ace of Wands, so there's something, heightened emotions, there's some kind of passion, drive, determination. Something is a want, not a need, so that may need to be addressed. What are the intentions behind the actions? Yeah, we can, when we're doing our spirituality, say it all the time, but when you're really going forward every day doing whatever, it caught in the moment, are you really thinking about, oh, my intentions aren't quite correct, let me adjust that? It needs to be second nature. You're trying to tap into your authentic self. If you are operating from your authentic self, you're not questioning where your intentions are coming from at all. You're just doing your thing, and that is what protects you, because you are in alignment to who you are in this experience, regardless of how you're being perceived or any casting of anything of what you're doing. It is there's more to it, like it's being shown. There's a higher something, higher perspective, higher purpose, higher reason. I think what they're trying to show me is there's a lot of situations that are overlapping, interlinking, and there's who's on whose side, who's with what. It's getting confusing, which they're saying, yes, this was already said, it would be that way. And what the aim is, from what I'm gathering, is that basically everybody, whether you're love and light or fucking dark and horror, it doesn't matter what anyone thinks, it will ultimately still come down to the authenticity of the person and their natural response within any situation. Yeah, it's a neutral, balanced, Yeah, okay, so that's a lot. So it's going to be squeezed to you're not going to know who's who, what's what, or but that bit's irrelevant because they're showing me little fire, little fire. It's just like people be like poof, poof, and out of the game, and then it will start reducing down to key players of whatever storyline is playing out for you. Wow, that's fucking a lot. Yeah, so what they're saying, so it's like, so basically what they're wanting you to understand or take on board, collective, is the only wise choice will be to really be operating from your morals, your standards, your everything, even if on the outside it appears to everyone you're doing the wrong thing, or vice versa, or whatever. Further down the line, all of those opinions or how people are seeing something, whoever you are, whatever you do, whatever it is going to switch and change. 1 minute it'll be that, then it's going to flip to that, then it'll be that. It's gonna, no one's gonna know. I need to stop these flickering lights. Okay, thank you for that, sorry. As I was just trying to sort that, I can't even remember what I was saying before I stopped that, but as I was trying to sort the lights, I was already going down a hole on a tangent, so maybe that's why I was stopped. I was seeing, like, when you see title is like about warnings, God warned me to tell you. When I say it's like, no, that's a lie. No, that's like you've got to be watching for the fear-based stuff. Your soul is screaming out it for like mercy. No, it's not. Yeah, that's like those bits wind me up. It's like, God told me to warn you this quick, click here. No. Alright, anyway, so back to it. Let's take a look. Let's just change that then for a sec. Okay. So, hopefully it's making sense. The Three of Wands. We are all looking to move on, look to the future, that much we know. But we also want to get little blessings or surprises, or know that the universe is hearing us, that we're in alignment to it, that no matter how lonely the ascension process may feel that it's becoming, to know that you're on the right path, the right course. So I suppose the reason that I've restarted with the old told me to warn you and quick and stuff is because you really don't need that. There's nothing, as your heart is moving forward for balance, peace, even within, it's not being selfish. You've got to start somewhere. That is the baseline. To know that you will get the reflections back. I can't put into words or describe the feeling of essence. You're going to know it when you know it. But people can try to mimic or simulate or manipulate your environment or physical stuff to make you believe something is one way. That is manipulation, and it's a whole different stuff, but it is there. But with this, with the universe reflecting things back to you or giving confirmations, it's not just like, oh, 11/11, 2020, or things like that. It is specific, deep. It touches your soul. You can ask in that moment for confirmation. Always ask, was that an itch on my nose and that's a message from my guides, or is it a signal that's real? Let me feel an itch on my fucking face or somewhere different, or on my arm, or whatever. It will be reflected back if it is real in that moment. All right, you can go down there. Yeah, psychology, you're telling your brain, and then you're getting the fucking, your arms doing a twitch and whatever. Yeah, it is a thing, and that is, it can be. I'm talking specifically about those that are trying to move forward on their path, and there is that pocket that it may feel alone, dark, or am I even going the right way, or am I doing it right? That's who I'm trying to describe that bit to. Your spirit guides, your team, your higher self is always there in play. That's the difference of walking and stepping in a puddle. Dr. Foster went to Gloucester. Stepping in a puddle and it being a friggin' nightmare in over your head. That's the difference of don't step there, walk around there, or look down. You're just about to step into a whole fucking messy predicament. That's what they're there to do. You've got that, and you don't need to have ultimate confidence that you're hearing them or no, but there's an access point that can't be denied, that it's coming from the higher realms. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Moving on, restricted, something is holding you back. Well, maybe you're being held back, if that is how it's feeling, because of the patience. You're being told to hold still. You're not stuck. You've already, the intentions, the mind is already moved on. Energetically or physically you've moved on. It's one or the other. It's either physically you've moved on, energetically you're still attached, or it's vice versa. But you're the one that's in control of that. We've got here the third eye chakra, so don't worry stressing too much. Is my eye open, or am I seeing it right, or whatever? It's about calming down. This is all anxiety. It's worry about what's to come, or what's not here yet. Can I even get out of this situation, or can I move forward, or I've got so much shit in my head. It's like, yeah, well, this is like, I'm not getting the guidance, or am I getting the wrong guidance? It's all just junk. Mental, emotional junk. You can, in that moment right now, make that decision that you need silence in your mind, and then that silence in your mind filters down within. You've got the Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. It is about standing up for yourself against yourself, which is the shadow side of the experiences moving forward. It's about enforcing boundaries. It's about knowing what you want, moving forward, and manifesting what you want to keep you in line with your maintaining your peace within, your happiness, If you're not creating something of high value, high vibration for the future, then what, when you get to that bit, you're stuck. Oh, I don't know what comes next. Well, have you been planning for the future, or have you been too in the moment? That's another sweeping statement. Not supposed to look to the future, supposed to be in the present. But how are you able to manifest what you're moving forward into if you're not building that timeline? That's the ability of working on two at once. So it's putting whatever decision, choices of whatever it may be into action. So then you're leading into the passion, the inspiration, the desire to push forward, moving on, but moving forward with a clearer head. This is clarity of vision. It's taking all of these fucking swords and melting them down, alchemizing them into one actual big sword that is going to do the job right. It's cutting through the bullshit. It's knowing where you stand, what you want, where you're heading. For some people, a decision has been made and it's executing it, all in alignment with your authenticity and your morals. So you move forward with a freer mind, excited about what's to come, regardless of who's fucking watching, who's not. It's not about that. It's about you having your own back and not being frightened and defensive of everything that's coming towards you. Something is coming towards you because there's someone that wants to pass a message, get a message, depending on who you are, what your situation. Yeah, it could be something to trigger you, gaslight you, whatever. You'll deal with it in the moment. That is the moment stuff. You've got everything else, the surrounding bits of yourself, who you are, and so in alignment. So this sort of stuff, you don't need to worry. It could also be incoming communication and information for from your spirit guides, like we were saying, for the example of those that are being told to be patient, and opportunities going to present to illuminate or show a true character of a particular person, place or thing. It could be that's coming in towards you. Just being told as well, most likely from the most unexpected place, which is why your defense needs to be down and in a state of being able to receive. We've got here the Emperor, another double energy. So an opportunity for someone to show their true character, or for you to step into your strength, masculine, feminine. We've got here the Ace of Cups. So as it's progressing, if you're on track, you're seeing here the ships coming in. Well, this is what you was promised: harmony, contentment, peace within. And as you progress through the coming days, the weeks, the month coming, then here is what you are actually looking for, and it comes reflected back undeniably in the essence, the vibration of unconditional love. The unconditional love, there has to be trust contained within that. It's, I trust you to be your authentic self. I release control of the outcome of how you are to me, or what you're going to do, or an expectation in any way. It will be what it's going to be for our higher purpose. Yeah. There we've got the Empress. So the Emperor, the Ace of Cups, the Empress and the Emperor. And remember, this is a coming together of all aspects of you, or it's those that were in heightened anxiety and then they're shown they didn't need to worry about their man anyway, because, or man or woman or whatever, that everything is okay, and vice versa. Or it is that somebody that you're questioning their loyalty or doubting anything, whether it's the right thing or if it's for you, you're going to be shown. For some of you with this information or communication coming in, it feels as well with this Nine of Swords that, yeah, that somebody, this isn't so much a deception, it's someone keeping a worry to themselves. For some of you, that there's someone that's got information, or they know something, or there's whatever it is that they want to tell you, pass on, or bounce the idea around, but they need to either share more than they're supposed to, or it may expose their character and put them in a wrong light, or whatever it may be. But there's also a worry that if they say something to you, where are you taking that information, or what are you doing with it? So use your discernment with what I'm trying to put out here. A person has something they want to say, show, do, or whatever, but they're worrying about bringing it forward or saying because of what the person they're talking to saying or whatever is. Are they going to be acting in their emotions and not hear the rest of the sentence, conversation, or whatever? They'll be reacting, or are they going to be gossiping to everyone and putting it around? There's something, regardless of the messages that have come forward, this is a separate something. Someone's got a real concern that they're needing to speak, and they're worried about where to take it, or if they do, how drastically does that change something, or a dynamics, or whatever, or what control are they going to have on what happens next once it's out there. Something along those lines. I don't know, it's not, it doesn't feel like it's so sinister, but it's probably me trying to translate the energy, but that's definitely for someone. Yeah, look, we've got conflict. So someone may be worried that if they speak their truth, or if they are doing all of the guidance that I'm saying, what it's actually going to cause is something that's maybe they're in a position at the minute that things have died down, or they're separated from it, or they're hidden, and it's easier to stay that way. All right, so we've got the Devil. So something about a Capricorn, let's say, something about an addiction, an obsession, a person, or an intention of a darker nature. All right. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's becoming a little bit more apparent now of the way that the reading began about this patience. Something is playing out a higher perspective. It's going to come forward. It's going to be shown. So yeah, if this is you and you're really worrying, I would just be saying that maybe things are too far along, that I don't know, you'll know your gut feeling or your whatever, but maybe you're being called to just keep something to yourself for a little bit longer, because it's already bigger than that. There's some kind of ill intent or conflict, or an obsession with conflict, or someone speaking the truth is causing or is going to, or a threat. If you do, it's going to cause this, whatever it may look like. Judgment's been called on this situation, and with it crossing over that devil energy, it's showing that there's a karmic completion is in play. All right, so yeah, thank you for those that have followed. It's been, yeah, I hope that I've been able to explain what I'm trying to translate over to you. Let me know if it absolutely didn't, or I'll see from another way, I'm sure. Yeah, this is playing out now. They're saying the next, we're moving forward into the next few days. This is it. No longer than a month. A month feels too long. So collective, whatever perspective you are viewing this reading from, thank you. Please like, subscribe and share. Whatever perspective you're viewing this from, we are gonna, this is a message for you. We've got number 8, justice. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favour. Don't give up. Knight of Ariel. Trustworthy, understanding, devoted, funny. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind. 4 of Raphael. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. Okay, so there you go, collective. That is your little reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.